Okay, so a lot of people have been asking us, what do we do to both create, maintain, and sustain the healthy, supportive relationship that we have? And by no means are we perfect, but we really honestly do have a pretty beautiful, supportive relationship that we've worked hard to get to.
Yeah,
and there really are practical, powerful things that really help us maintain and sustain that. And right now, we're gonna be breaking down the top 20 things that really have made a difference in our relationship. And we really dissected our relationship and checked in of like, what are those things? And we're gonna talk about them right now.
Number one is spirituality. For us, that's very important. And that could be connection to God, source, universe, whatever you want to call it. Rachel likes to say universe, I like to say God. Sometimes we switch it up.
Yeah.
It's just this connection to the higher being within us and all around us. We do feel that there's a bigger force co-creating the experiences that we have together with others and everything that guides us going forward. And so I think the fact that that's important to me, that was important to Rachel.
Yeah.
And I see it daily. I mean, we wake up in the morning, we say a prayer together, we meditate together and tap into that so that making sure that we're aligned.
Yeah, we also hold each other accountable for practices like journaling or and meditation throughout the day, checking in with, so any sort of spiritual practices. And again, that's something that was important to us, but the principle here is alignment in values, right? Like I've been in relationships in the past where our values were not aligned and it was so challenging. And I think it's learning how to ask those powerful questions early and often of what do you believe and what matters to you? And those questions are so important because it's a game changer in very ease and flow or regular conflict.
And I don't think like some people may be dating right now and it's not like you need to be like first date, like let's do some interview style questions and that may scare the other person. But like, as it starts to flow, like make sure a lot of people just like, I don't know, I used to be in a lot of toxic relationships where there was a lot of drinking or drugs involved, or we're too busy or working out too much, or whatever it was. And we just were like going through the motions. And it was like this hamster wheel of like, just kind of unconscious going through the motions. And we didn't get a chance to really be silent, be still, ask powerful questions to each other, really check in how we're thinking, how we're feeling, how we're responding to certain things, right? And I think those things are important. So I think in the morning, during the day, and even at night, we have some things called, magical moments where we say, what was your magical moment? What was mine? Again, just things that allow us to tap into something greater than us. What was some magic that we saw? And you can replace magic with connection or again,
your favorite moment of the day or whatever that is, but taking those moments and times to ask each other powerful questions so that you're deeply connecting. Because otherwise, if you're just passing each other by or like watching shows together or not really ever deeply connecting, you're missing out on that like deeper connection, for lack of better terms.
And speaking of, we do a very powerful exercise every day, and it's 3 minutes. We sit in style and we hold our hands like this, we connect, and we look left eye to left eye and we do some eye gazing. Again, more deeper connection with each other. And we have so much stuff going on, but when we allow ourselves to connect that way, it really starts off with a beautiful day.
Yep, absolutely.